Hello and welcome to this short tutorial in which I show you a really quick and easy way to set up a helicopter extract in Arma 3. As you can see, I have a squad set up over here, and I've given them variable names, starting with U1 for Unit 1 through to Unit 5. Over here on the other side of the airfield, we have the helicopter that we'll be using for this particular extract, and my character, who is not connected to any squad. He is just here as a spectator so that I can show you what happens in the preview. And with the helicopter, you want to click on the pilot and give him a variable name. I've just given him the name of pilot, and in his initialization file I've written pilot disable AI move. As you know, what this does is disable his ability to follow his move waypoint. And speaking of waypoints, we're going to go over here and set up his waypoints. So I've given him the move waypoint all the way to the other end of the airfield, very close to the squad. This is going to be followed by a land waypoint, and that's going to be on top of where I've placed a helipad, and a trigger on top of that. We'll get to the trigger shortly, but what that's going to do is tell the squad here on the ground to join the squad of the helicopter. But for now, we'll complete the helicopter's waypoints. So, after he lands, it's followed by a get in waypoint, which is going to, of course, tell the squad on the ground to get into the helicopter. However, this is not necessary all the time. It's just very specific. Just being a part of the helicopter squad will automatically tell the helicopter pilot that he wants the squad to be in the helicopter. So again, you don't need to get in waypoint, it's just very specific. So over here, back where we started, we're going to tell the helicopter to move back and land here and unload the squad, exactly on the helipad that I've designated over here. Now we'll deal with the first trigger. It's really simple, and it's just like my previous tutorial showed you how to do this. So basically, I'm going to have it activated by radio, so I have the ability to get things started when I see fit. And all I have to write is on activation pilot enable AI move. And it's as simple as that. That's going to re-enable his ability to follow the move waypoints. I'm also going to add a quick hint so that it's very clear when I've activated the trigger. So now on to the second trigger. This trigger is the one that will tell the group on the ground to join the squad of the helicopter. And I've made it activated by blue for, and I've also made it the size of the helipad that I want the helicopter to land on. So basically, when he lands in this precise spot, the trigger will activate. And on activation, you write in square brackets U1, U2, U3, U4, U5, or the variable names of the squad, whatever you have called them, join group, and in brackets, the variable name of the squad leader you want them to join, and he is called pilot. So U1, U2, U3, U4, U5, join group pilot. And I'm just going to quickly change the name of the hint over here so that we have active 1 and active 2. And then we'll jump right in and all around the simulation and see if it works. So here we are on the ground. The helicopter is waiting, as you can see, because his AI is disabled. He's not allowed to move until I activate the first trigger. So let's go ahead and do that. But first I'll jump in the chopper so we can ride along with them, and we can actually see what's happening that way. As you can see, after I've activated this first trigger, he starts pulling up the helicopter because he realizes he has the ability to move again, so he wants to go and follow his waypoints. And we'll let him do that and see if everything works out. as soon as the helicopter flies in the right spot and hits the second trigger, it activates and the squad on the ground immediately start trying to regroup to the helicopter because he's their new squad leader and they're all trying to pile in. And I think that's even before they have the get-in order. And here we are landing on the helipad, exactly as designated by the land order, and everyone will be dismounting and returning to formation. So basically he's told them to unload and is given them regroup order. So they're forming reformation with the helicopter. One last thing that I want to add. Here I was using the unload order, which told the squad off the helicopter to get out, not including the helicopter crew. And what you could also do, if you wanted this, you could use a get out order, which will tell everybody in the vehicle to get out, including the pilots and the gunners. Or you could just use unload, as in this case, or transport unload. And what transport unload does is tell anyone who's riding in the helicopter who is not a part of the helicopter squad to get out. It basically kicks them out of the helicopter. So if I had used this order, it would have thrown me out because my character was not a part of any squad linked to the helicopter. So that's another option, and hopefully that's a few things for you to play around with, and I hope you can use this in your mission. And if you have any better suggestions or any other ideas, please let me know in the comments. And I'll see you guys in the next video. So please leave a like if you found this video helpful. And I'll see you in the next one.